Hi everyone. Can you guys hear me? If you guys are here, can you please say yes on the chat box so that I would be able to know whether you can hear me or see me? Hi Akshi. Am I audible and visible? Hi Vinay. Okay, thank you Akshi. Hi Ashutosh. Okay, thank you so much guys for tuning in. Kindly share this session with everyone who is preparing for RBI Grade B examination. Hi Pragya. Hi Shubham. Thank you so much for joining in. Hi Kuberan. Yes, I did. Hi Sapna. Hi, that is what I wanted to talk about here. I was able to clear the preliminary phase of this examination. I'm in, and but this is not the actual fight. The actual fight is the mains examination because it will be very difficult to crack, considering everything is very descriptive and you have to be very much knowledgeable for these kind of examinations. So I'll do my best, and let's hope for the best. Hi, Anita. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Some good opportunities are coming, and Nabard is on the way. Don't worry about it. And equally good opportunity is Nabard. So you can definitely prepare for that. Keep preparing. Don't waste time. Um, Hi, Vineet. I'm feeling a little relieved, but still a little bit stressed because at the end of the day, what you really want is to get there, to get in the final list. So obviously, it is required for us to prepare for the phase two, definitely. So that is it. I'm actually overwhelmed, but at the same time, I want to, focus my energy more on the phase two now. And yeah, it's just a phase. Thank you so much, Akshi. Thank you so much, Kuberan. Thank you so much, Nevermind. Thank you so much. I'm really scared for phase two. Can you please tell me what are your sources? Akshi, I have spent almost every video on this channel referring to the sources and sharing the sources which I have referred to. So my sources are definitely NCRT for ESI and Sanjeev Verma for ESI. For FM, mostly the internet and Bharti Pathak, and for management, I have referred to the IGNO notes. So yeah, were my sources. Those are my sources, and for current affairs, PIB and Affairs Cloud. That is it. Hi Amit, congratulations for clearing the phase one, but you haven't studied much. Okay, preparing for 2023. Should I buy a crash course? Definitely, Amit. The time is very less, and you must prepare for this attempt as well because it will give you a gist for the next year. But eventually, if you will be able to clear it in this year's preparation, then it will be very good. A research for any good crash course available out there, and you can definitely purchase it, and it will be a good investment. Hi, Saumil. Thank you so much. Hi, Amol. Thank you so much. Hi, Samyak. Thank you so much. Will I be able to crack 2023 if I start preparation from now? Deepika, definitely you will be able to clear 2023 if you start now. And even if you start, 4 months before the expected examination month, I'm not going to predict anything here, but even if you start then also your chances are very good to actually clear this examination. But the earlier, the better. So yeah. Okay, I think the cutoff has gone way up. That what different channels were predicting. Hi Ashutosh, I am not actually quite sure about the cutoff. Eventually, it'll come after 15 days. That has been mentioned in the result notification. So we can just wait for it, and only then we can conclude everything. Hi aspirant. Thank you so much, aspirant. Yeah, you actually advised me to have some water. I remember it very distinctively. And yeah, definitely the scenario changes because I was also a little bit stressed regarding the um, results, because you cannot be very much sure, no matter how much you attempted, no matter what people are saying. But yeah, now that I saw my roll number up in the list, I can definitely be a little relieved. Okay, Deepika, I addressed to your question. Hi, GRV. You were asking some course on Telegram. I did not go for any course, GRV. I was thinking of buying Crack Grade B because it was affordable, but I eventually thought that buying multiple courses might shift my focus towards them rather than from what I have prepared from. And I just wanted to be true to the sources, or trustworthy of those sources from which I have prepared. So I decided not to purchase anything right now. I might change my mind though, just to practice some of the MCQ questions, but I'm not sure about it right now. Thank you so much, Rajat. Thank you so much, Pratati. Thank you so much, Amit. Hi, Somil. I'm covering major reports from Affairs Cloud. What you say? Okay. It's very good to cover the Affairs Cloud. Also, try to cover the major reports like Economic Survey and Budget from Vision IAS as well. Very good description given there, and try to cover the budget speech as is. Okay, because at the end of the day, many in-depth questions could be answered from that speech, and it will also be very helpful for the descriptive portion of your examination. So definitely you should go for it. Napoleon exhausted. I can definitely understand the exhaustion if you are preparing for examination like RBI Grade B, but you have to, try to manage your time such that you would be able to, not only prepare for the examination, not only prepare for the particular subjects or something, you would also be able to, take a little bit time off for your own self, because your mental and physical health also matters equally. It's nothing, Deepika. Thank you so much. Hi, Ajay. Thank you so much, Ajay. Hi, Bhavatharani. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm about to start my preparation for 2023 as a fresher. Which course shall I buy? I'm not a good person to answer this question because I have not prepared from any of the sources. I only relied on those things which I've shared all over my channel. So I'm not a good person to answer which course you should buy. So you must research over the YouTube or over various answers written in Quora, so that you will be able to analyze which course will be better for you financially as well as result worthy. Hi Deepika, my descriptive writing is not that good as I am weak in English. Will I able to cope up with it? You see, answer writing always requires the practice. It requires a great practice, the typing practice and formulation of everything. You will be handed over a sheet. I already advised everyone regarding this. Whenever you are writing a descriptive answer, you will be given a sheet over there in the examination. Try to jot down the points, the important things in that particular piece of paper, and after that you just copy and paste the same in your own thoughts, in your own ideas, in more refined thoughts and ideas in the actual examination. So yeah, you should definitely do that, but practice is the only thing which will help you. So try to write answers daily while you are preparing for the mains examination. GA 71, Quant 11, very good attempts. Cleared phase 1 general category. Very good. Congratulations, JT. Congratulations. Let's give our 100% and meet during training. Okay, Akshi, I hope so. Let's not get into the conclusions very much early in the preparation. Let's give our best in the preparation. Final year, should I go for SBI PO first or directly can I prepare for RBI? Sapna, I would recommend you should go for SBI PO first, because experience does matter in the RBI examination. As I have heard, interview is really very dicey, and you cannot be certain about what kind of behavior you will be entertaining from the panelists themselves. I have no experience, and I am still worried that what would happen if I reach the interview phase. So getting a little bit of experience, let's say 1 year of experience, would be very much fruitful to you, because that will actually add up into the profile, into your profile. So I would recommend that first you join SBI PO, and after that keep preparing for RBI Grade B examination. I know it will be difficult, but you have to manage it. So that is my own recommendation. Definitely, if you think that you should not be joining SBI PO and just go for RBI Grade B, you can definitely opt for that. But my recommendation to you is increase your profile by going into SBI PO first. Okay, Anita, hi. QA literally made me knock out. I want to know best free mocks and prelims for Nabard RBI. Free mocks, I cannot recommend you any because you have to pay for them. These are really very expensive. I also purchased some of the expensive um, mock tests like practice mock I purchased, olive board I purchased, and smart kida I purchased, and I practiced from there. So you have to practice it from these especially practice mock, because the level was almost at par with the level of the actual examination. So practice mock is really good. Hi Aishwarya, for now take the current syllabus as the base and start preparing. No. I don't think there will be a huge change, because the change was eventually done in 2021, and syllabus will not be changing for generalists, for the posts, for the people who are actually applying for the generalist post. I don't think the syllabus or the pattern will be changing next year. So don't fall into anything which deviates from the actual path. Just follow the sources, just follow the syllabus which has been mentioned in the previous notification, and take it as the base, because ESI is very important. You should cover it. Finance is very important. Then management is very important, and everything is very basic. There is not much in-depth analysis of everything. Everything is very general. So start preparing with the base of the previous notification. Harshi Gupta, hi. Please share your GA sources. I've shared my GA sources a lot. GN can't ruin me. Okay, don't worry. Just focus more on the Affairs Cloud study PDF. Very, very important. And very descriptively, you have to prepare it. Plus PIB website. Daily visit the PIB website, or if you are not comfortable with daily, try to visit monthly. But you should be able to jot down the important things and evict out the things which are not mentioned in the syllabus. This particular thing you can do by analyzing the previous year question papers. So that is the main thing that is required for preparing such kind of examinations, especially the GA portion. So these are the two main sources. I did not follow any other sources. I also used to see Vision IAS, but only for the Indian economy section, nothing more. Just that. Thank you so much, Harshi. Hi, Romit. Don't worry, Romit. Thank you so much for your wishes, though. Don't worry about it. Nabard is coming. Equally good opportunity. I'm also planning to fill the form for the Nabard Grade A examination. So don't worry about it. It's a very good opportunity. Just keep preparing. I think according to the news, the notification will come eventually in this month or the next month. So don't worry about it. Just keep preparing. Hi Himanshu, which reports are you preparing? Okay, to talk about the reports, out of my head, Global Hunger Index, I'm talking about the other reports. Then Oxfam's reports, OECD reports, whatever kind of report I'm finding over the Affairs Cloud. Then let's say your World Bank reports, IMF reports, very, very important. Global Economic Prospects is also very important, World Bank. And Economic Survey, Union Budget, RBI Annual Report, this latest one, and reports of trends of banking in progress in India. That report, 2021, also very important. Financial Stability Report, also very important. And hither and thither, whatever kind of reports I'm finding over the Affairs Cloud, I'm doing that. So these are the reports. Hi Supriya, going forward, if possible, conduct these sessions on Telegram. Chance to speak as well. Okay, definitely. I will try to do that, Supriya. Thank you so much for that recommendation. I will definitely try to make a session over to Telegram as well. You guys, if you're not on Telegram, you can definitely go to my Telegram channel, and there is also a group called Hope RBI. You can search it over the Telegram, and my channel and group will be at the top. So you can definitely join it over there. Okay, hi JT. I'm preparing for phase 2 for past 6 months. How to utilize these 17 remaining days? Revision, 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 and revision. Only these things will help you, because what to write in the descriptive answers, how to mark the correct option in the objective paper, it will only matter, it will only be helpful if you have revised properly, if you have revised correctly. Revision is the key here. You only have to revise, revise, and revise. That is it. Okay. Shall I make notes of Affairs Cloud and PIB website? Thank you so much for advices. Thank you so much, Harshi. You can make notes. In I guess 2 or 3 lives back, there was a live session where I also showed everyone that how I used to make notes and how I left making notes. So you can definitely make notes if you have a digital pen or an iPad or anything from which you can write digitally. You can definitely opt for digital notes. If you want, and if you see that if you are comfortable in making the handwritten notes on a piece of paper, you can definitely opt that as well. But what I used to do is to save time to not going into much into the note making. I digitally underlined the important things from the sources from which I covered the GA. So you can definitely opt it as well. I have shared a strategy of how to make those digital things. You can definitely check out the videos which I have uploaded over the channel, and you can definitely get a gist out of it. Okay. How to handle objective questions. Learning aspirant, I'm sorry, I did not see your question before. How to handle data related. Data is obviously related to revision. So the more you have revised, the more it is in your head. Even if you have not remembered the exact value, try to remember the first 2 places or first 3 places before the decimal part. For example, let's say you have to remember the percentage 7.8%. So you have to remember that the percentage is about 7 to 8. So 7%, that kind of range you can definitely keep in your mind. But RBI can be notorious sometimes. It can, eventually range your options in that particular range. Let's say option A is 7, B is 7.2, C is 7.4, like that. So for that, constant revision is required. Constant revision is required. So for data specific questions, first of all, get the gist of what kind of range is given in particular data. And after that, try to memorize the actual data. That you can only do by revisiting everything daily. Try to revisit everything daily. I used to see every GDP prediction daily. By waking up in the morning, I just went to every data specific question which could be asked in the preliminary phase daily. I visited that daily. That will really help you. Okay. SBI PO. I'm 27 years old now. Hi AP, I'm also 27 years old, and the reason why I mentioned it is that I have talked to a lot of people who are in RBI as grade B and who are not in RBI as grade B. So eventually what I concluded was everybody was saying that the panel sometimes get a little bit biased over the people who have a little bit of experience. You can eventually, I was told that you can eventually go into RBI, but after a whole lot of attempts in which in each attempt you will be able to attend at least the interview twice or thrice before any experience. I'm only told this, but obviously there are so many testaments over the internet that people cleared this examination in their attempt 6 to 7 years gap without any experience. So that also happened. So in my particular opinion, why I recommended you to join as SBI PO first, because it will add into your profile, and seeing that you are a probationary officer, a higher profile in the banking sector, they will obviously recommend you to be in the final list. So if it is true, you will be on a safer side. That is why I recommended this. No other reason. I'm also an aspirant. I have no experience before, and I'm also being optimistic that in mains examination I will perform good, and after that in interview we will see. But interview can go anyways, because you can see that even 1 or 2 marks are awarded to people without any reason. Obviously there is no way the person is not able to speak, the person is not able to even define what his name is, where he's from or she's from. That is not the case. But why he was awarded only 1 or 2 marks, that's a very controversial subject. I don't want to comment any of these things, but what I want to say is that to be sure, you should opt for SBI PO first, or IBPS PO, or whatever kind of job you want to take, and after that you should go for it. But definitely if you think that no, I should directly prepare for RBI, you can definitely opt for that as well. I'm doing this as well. But I did not clear SBI PO or any other examination, so also I don't have any choice. But yeah, you can definitely opt for it. Hi Sapna, thank you so much. I will also think about okay. Yeah, definitely. That is what I'm recommending. Hi, Sharia. Please do share your strategy for Nabard as well. Okay, I will share my strategy for Nabard. I have not prepared for Nabard before. I have prepared for RBI. I once prepared for Nabard back in, I guess, 2017 or 18, but I miserably failed for it because ARD does not sit well with me. So, but now if I try to give the examination, I will definitely share my strategy. Hi Somil, bro, you missed my. Oh, I'm so sorry, Somil. I have to check on it. In descriptive part, in actual exam, can text be highlighted, bold? No, no highlighting, no bold, no underlining, just simple answer writing. And also, you cannot, bold it to see that this is a highlight or this is the heading of a particular topic. You cannot do that at all. You cannot do that. You only have to write in simple writing. Just for practicing, just practice over Notepad in your actual computer in which you are typing, in which you are practicing. Just type or just practice in Notepad, because almost similar kind of interface will be you will be seeing in the actual examination. So that is it. No highlighting, no bolding, and try to answer the question in points as well. And also you can mark the point as 1.1. You mark the heading as 1, and you mark the undergoing points as 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. All of those, that kind of format gives an impression that the person is being very professional in answering that particular question. So you can definitely opt that. Okay. Hi Arnab, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Arnab. I know I've been through a lot. Every aspirant is going through a lot. It's not the story of myself. Every person is doing that. But at the end of the day, what people are, they are doing is working hard. I also shared a very important line that effort does not guarantee success every time. It is not certain that if you are putting 100% of your efforts, you will eventually be getting success at that particular point of time. Efforts don't actually guarantee the success always, but they make you rigid to face any kind of situation that may come, that you may face. So yeah, that is what I have learned, and I also kind of preach this particular thing over my channel as well. So I hope that this helps everyone. um, Thank you so much, Monica. Yeah, I'm feeling relieved. I'm feeling so much relieved because, yeah, I was so much stressed out before the day, before the actual examination. But yeah, the tables actually turned into my way. So yeah, definitely, I'm happy for it. Hi, Varsha. How to improve spoken English? I face difficulties during interview. Okay, Varsha, you should watch everything in English, be it any YouTube video, be it any shows. You should read newspapers in English, and you should try to speak in front of a mirror or a camera, so that you will be able to, get that confidence while speaking, and try to speak in English with somebody who is your friend and who can tell you about your improvements and your mistakes, so that you will be, eventually improving yourself. So that is my own thing. Hi Ashish, what's your roll number? I'm not going to share my roll number with you. That's a very odd question. Hi Manthan, what's your age, buddy? I'm 27. Hi AB. Sir, I've messaged you same in Telegram. At the time you were told RBI grade B mains in your hand, so you can prepare directly for RBI grade B. Yeah. Okay. Huh. But now you are telling to go for. Now I'm confused, sir. Yeah. I may have recommended that. I am also going with the same idea that mains is in my hand and I have to prepare for, RBI grade B, because I have to strengthen my mains. But at the same time, I have talked to some people after that, and they were telling me that interviews are really very dicey. I'm not sure about it, but they are. And I have been told that when you sit there, you are judged on the basis of what you have done in the past. So obviously, thinking from the perspective of a person who is recruiting somebody, obviously more more the panel will be more inclined towards the person who has, some kind of experience and can contribute more in the banking sector, especially in the RBI organization. So definitely the person has more chances of getting succeeded or getting a good marks in the interview than the person who has not actually done anything. So with that perspective, I'm telling you this. I'm also very much scared that what will I eventually do if I reach the interview phase now, because I have been told these things. So being honest, that is why I'm saying this to you. Otherwise, I would have directly told you to just go for it and don't prepare for SBI PO. That is why also the fact scares me that I did not clear the SBI PO examination and I have no prior experience. So that is why I'm recommending this to you. So keep preparing. Don't worry about anything. I guess SBI PO notification will eventually come in September or October, maybe. So yeah, you can definitely go for that. But now the time is for preparation. So focus more on the preparation first, and eventually whatever will happen, we will see. Definitely, you will definitely see. If your performance in his interview is so immaculate, so out of the box, maybe you can get good marks. That may also happen. But to make your profile even better, that is why I'm recommending you to join SBIPO first. So that is my reason. Where can we see scorecard? Oh, I'm sorry, a high learning aspirant. One simple question: how can we write in more effective way in descriptive as the screen is very less user friendly? It is for everyone. The only thing you can do to make your answer more impressive is to write in points, and only in those questions where you think the points can be made. But if you think that the points cannot be made, you can definitely make paragraphs. Just write it, one paragraph, and after just press enter once, not twice, once, because the cursor moves back if you press the enter key twice in that interface. So try to press the enter key once and just write it. Move on to the other paragraph, then press the enter, move on to the third paragraph. That is the only way you can write the answers more in a more impressive way. There is no other way. And I guess they obviously know about this, that the interface is terrible. Hi Parul, scorecard, we cannot see scorecard right now. The scorecard will be available eventually within 15 days from the result. So you have to wait for at least 15 days. Means no highlight and other things available. Yes, no highlight, learning aspirant, no highlight at all. Hi Aparna, what's your educational qualification? I'm a BTech in mechanical engineering. I graduated in 2017. Hi, please tell me how to check the scorecard and how to prepare as a beginner. You cannot check the scorecard right now. And to prepare as a beginner, I'm actually planning to make a video after my phase 2 regarding the preparation for RBI Grade B 2023 aspirants. So stay tuned for that. I will describe everything. But for now, if you think that you should be, very much curious how to prepare as a beginner, I have made tons of videos. You go to my channel and you check the videos from the very beginning in my channel, and you will eventually see that being a beginner, how can a person approach to prepare for this particular exam. I have shared everything in this channel, so you go there and you check all the videos out. Hi Aparna, I'm a BTech in mechanical engineering, I told you. Hi Rishabh, thank you. Clear, thank you, sir. Okay, hi Rishabh, congratulations, and I hope you are preparing for phase 2 well. Hi Tripti, thank you so much Tripti. Hi Aditya, how are you preparing for English descriptive? I actually I have been preparing for English descriptive for a long time because there were many examinations in which I was preparing for the essay writing. So I was just watching every YouTube video or any article over the internet from where I used to find various topics on which the essays could be written. But since this is RBI Grade B, any topic can eventually happen, be it the topic of social issues, be it the topic of finance, be it the topic of management, or the under the sun, whatever the topic is under the sun, it can come. So try to write, try to be very much descriptive about the things that you read, and newspapers will very much help you to create an opinion. Try to read at least one editorial daily because it will help you a lot in framing good essays, in framing good content for your essays. So yeah, that's it. Hi Lavi, sir, does SBI release vacancies every year? Yes, it does. It has been releasing vacancies every year from the past, I guess, 10 to 12 years. So it will eventually be releasing the vacancies every year. Only 2020 was not there because of the pandemic, but yeah, it releases every year. Hi Shubham, I've cleared IPPS clerk this year, now aiming for PO. Okay. Can I prepare RRB, PO and Nabard simultaneously? My basics are clear. Missed PO mains cut off by 2 marks. That's totally fine, Shubham. Only you have to create a structured timetable for yourself. Many aspirants who have prepared 2 examinations at once, and some of them have also cleared both the examinations at the same time. So it's not the thing that you cannot do. You can definitely do this, but only you have to create a structured timetable for yourself. That is it. That is my suggestion. You can definitely do it. Can you share some of your mock answers on your Telegram? Hi Aditya, I used to post most of my answers, and I had the initiative of posting some of the answers over the internet, over the Telegram also. So you can definitely check it out, and I will also make sure that whatever kind of questions and the answers I write, I will definitely try to share that over the Telegram as well. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Hi Prableen, I did clear it. I have cleared it. Hi JT. Writing daily descriptive ESI and SM. I used to write daily ESI FM, but now I'm constantly revising. But I have been preparing for a long time now. Since if you have been preparing for a long time, then you can take a break from writing, but remember to revise daily. Because if the things are in your mind, definitely you will be able to frame it. But if you have not prepared daily, not prepared from a long time, you should be writing the answers daily, because it is a very much prerequisite to frame good amount of answers, good kind of answers, descriptive answers for your actual examination. Hi Aishwarya, if you could please let us know, how are you getting your descriptive answers evaluated? I'm not evaluating. I have not gotten my answers evaluated at all, but I actually see myself whether my content is at par with the level of the content which I'm reading. For example, I am reading the topic management, and I'm reading the roles of a manager. If you're aware that according to, I guess, Robert I forgot the name. I have to revise it. The roles of the manager are divided into 3 sections and broadly into 10 subsections. So if you are writing a particular answer, what are the roles of a manager, you will be writing all of those things. Then I am checking whether what I wrote was in equivalence, or how much it was at par with the actual article from which I was reading it. So I actually try to match that, and after that I get into conclusion that yes, this answer which I wrote is correct, to the sense that the most of the material is at par with the content and the level of the actual topic from which or the source from which I was covering it. Or if it is far beyond it, I just get to analyze it, that what kind of points did I miss, and I incorporate it in my answer. So that is how I'm actually evaluating. I have no other person to evaluate my answers, because every course is very expensive, and I cannot afford such courses. So yeah. Hi Ashish, why I don't selected? I worked really hard for both SEBI and RBI but failed. Hi Ashish, I can understand your pain. I have been preparing for various examinations since 2017, and to be very honest, it is the thing that really gets you, because I was also working as hard as I could for these kind of examinations, but I was not getting the results which I wanted. So don't get disheartened. It does get better. I am still very much hopeful that it will get eventually better for me as well, because it's been almost 5 years and I'm unemployed, and I was under a lot of pressure mentally. Not any external pressure was there in me, but mentally I was caught up in the pressure that, oh, I was working so hard for this particular exam, why didn't I not clear it? But eventually you have to analyze yourself. You have to check where you missed, what you missed, what kind of improvements you need to do. I'm not talking that you were not studying as hard as everybody was studying. Even if you were studying as hard as everybody was studying, the strategy is the main thing that matters. It might happen that whatever kind of sources you were following, those were not enough, and the other person was doing the same dedication as yours, but his sources were enough. So that can also be a scenario. Different kind of scenarios can be there, but you only need to understand that only getting to a perfect strategy and putting your 100% into achieving that particular goal using that particular strategy is the main thing to clear a particular exam. I'm also eventually learning this. I started clearing the exams this year only, and the previous year. So don't worry about it. Don't lose hope, and hope for the best. Just keep preparing. Hi Parul, thanks for answering. To be honest, I will take any kind of banking job, but I do not have appropriate sources to prepare. Please suggest me about that. Okay, how can we contact you for academic counsel? You can definitely ask your questions over the Telegram group. I actually am very busy regarding considering my mains examination now, but I will try to answer every question that I can over there. And if you're talking about appropriate sources to prepare, I have shared so many videos over the channel. You can definitely check out various sources, and I cannot recommend you any coaching material because I have not purchased myself any. So that is my suggestion to you. If you are going to purchase any kind of source, you have to just go over the Quora and over YouTube and check out the reviews of various sources, and seeing your financial abilities, you can definitely purchase any course you want. But if you do not think that you can purchase any courses, the sources which I have followed, I have shared every source over the internet, over the YouTube channel. You can definitely check out the videos and check out those sources. Hi AB, thanks for suggestion. So you're saying that I should prepare for SBI PO and Grade B simultaneously. Yes. How to manage both at the same time? How did you manage it? SBI PO mains examination and RBI Grade B prelims examinations, one and the same thing. Okay, one and the same thing. Maths, reasoning, English, and general awareness and essay writing. Everything which you will eventually be preparing for RBI Grade B will be automatically covered in the SBI PO examination. Just prepare for the RBI Grade B examination and give SBI PO in between. That is my main focus. That was my main focus. I did not put much emphasis. I just only took the SBI PO mocks from Olive Board. That is the extra thing that I did. But other than that, I was mainly focused on RBI Grade B examination, and I only focused on that rather than focusing on SBI PO specifically. You don't need to do that. Just worry about the RBI Grade B. Try to cover the quant reasoning, English, and GA section at first, and after that the phase 2, because the time is very it is much for the RBI Grade B 2023 examination. So you can do that, and eventually when SBI PO will come, you will already be prepared for the mains examination. So your pre will eventually be cleared. So that is not a main thing to worry. Just focus on the RBI Grade B examination, and SBI PO will eventually or automatically be covered in that. Don't worry about it. High learning, what can be priorities of covering topics in ESI and FM? Management should be covered first. Everything in management is important. You should cover it, and very basic things. Don't cover HRD. I have seen some aspirants asking the doubts regarding HRD because it's not in the syllabus now. You don't need to cover it. Back in 2019, I was also preparing in 2019. HRD was there in the syllabus, but now it is not in the syllabus. Don't worry about it. Don't prepare for it. And after that, you should move on to the finance. And in finance also, just try to focus more on the RBI side of things and monetary and fiscal policy side of things. That you might also be covering in the ESI section, but focus more on that. And balance of payment is also very important in that economy section. And first of all, the management section, everything, then move on to the finance section. In finance section, cover the regulatory bodies first, every regulatory body, about every regulatory body, and the impact of the global economic crisis of 2008, very, very important. And the other miscellaneous topics, all of that are given in the syllabus. Mostly I used Google and Bharti Beat Pata for that. So I did that, and after that I moved on to the ESI section. In ESI section specifically, you should be focusing more on the economy, national economy side of things, like GDP, GNP, that chapter, and the human development, globalization, economic reforms since 1991, and monetary and fiscal policy reform since 1991, and all of these things, global financial crisis, all of these things can be easily covered in that particular thing. These are the important things. Try to focus less on the social issue side of things, like not the health or education or poverty or unemployment. These are very important. I'm talking about the multiculturalism or utilitarianism that is also involved in the ethics section of that. So you can cover a little bit of lesser portion of that, but put more emphasis on the other side of the things. That should be the main priority here. Okay. Wait. Okay. Hi, Prableen. Which mocks you used to practice? Practice mock, Smart Kida, and Olive Board. These 3 mocks only I did. Thank you so much, Prableen. Hi, AB. How many current affairs and PIB needed for RBI 2023? For preliminary phase, at least 4 to 5 months of current affairs before the preliminary examination is needed. And if you have covered 4 to 5 months of the current affairs before the examination, it will be enough for you to clear the examination, preliminary phase. For mains phase, 6 to 8 months. Very, very important. PIB also 6 to 8 months. Very, very important. Hi Amit, a guess about the cutoff. I cannot predict anything at this point of time. I have actually, to be very honest, people are very much curious about how much did somebody attempt, and what could be the actual score or that. I actually tried to stay away from it. I received the messages over the telegram and saw somebody talking about their attempts and all of those things, but I have not actually seen the trend that how much people did attempt. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to predict here or what I'm going to say. So that is why I'm keeping myself away from it. But just wait for 15 days. The cutoff will eventually come and we will be able to analyze where we did wrong or where what we did right. So that is only up to the RBI for talking about. Hi Aishwarya, as you talked sufficient sources, how do we know whatever you're referring is enough or what are we doing is undergoing it? Aishwarya, that is the trust you have to put on the source, because if you prepare for the RBI 2023 examination from a longer perspective, from a longer amount of time, in a longer amount of time, you have much time to exploit every source that you are reading. For example, if you are reading a certain book, I've purchased Sanjeev Verma for my preparation. So for example, I'm reading Sanjeev Verma. I can read the whole book in a particular amount of time, and after that, seeing the syllabus and previous year question papers, I will be able to analyze that whatever kind of information is fruitful for me from the actual examination point of view, and what kind of information is superfluous or is not important for me to remember. So it can only happen if you have analyzed the previous year question papers and the syllabus very, very carefully, because only doing that you will be able to segregate everything that you are reading from whichever source. Also in the coaching materials, I've seen somebody saying that the coaching materials are also very much descriptive. They are very much in detail, and sometimes it is not required for the actual examination. So there your IQ comes, your sense of understanding the previous year questions and the syllabus comes. So if you analyze the previous year question papers and the syllabus, you will eventually be knowing of the things which are important for you to be preparing in the actual examination and which are the things to skip. So that is the main thing you should do. Analyze the previous year question papers and the syllabus. Hi Apurv, quant and reasoning sources. Quant, I only followed internet for preparing. I also shared some of the things like Zero to Hero series is very beneficial for a person to get to know about the basics. And after that, you should practice good amount of questions in quant from Sarvesh K. Verma book, Quantum Cat. Very, very important, very good book. For reasoning, only online sources. Adda reasoning you can check out for preparation, and after that you can follow. For puzzles, there is a book from Adda. You can definitely follow it. For DI also there is a book from Adda. You can definitely follow it for your preparation. And only mock tests. After that, only mock tests. That is the main thing. Okay, hi Mukund. I have been preparing for past 3 years and I'm not able to clear the pre. I'm very stressed out. What should I do? Okay, Mukund, I can feel your pain because I have been through a lot and I have been through the same thing. Okay, for removing that kind of stress, you should be having a particular sense of appreciation for yourself that you did not give up. Okay, you were preparing, you were zealous about that particular job and you were preparing for this examination. You should give credit for yourself that you were not giving up at all to prepare for one of the toughest examinations in India. And even though you are not able to clear it, don't worry. Many equally good opportunities are there. Nabard is coming. It is expected in June or July, the notification. So for that, you can continue your preparation. Eventually, there you can perform even better and you can get that particular job. And after that, getting that prestigious job, you can eventually go for RBI also. There is nothing to worry about here. Just put your focus on the preparation side of things rather than just regretting about the results. And there is one main thing. Last year when I did not clear the examination, on that particular day, I uploaded a video on this channel. That was the first video that I made. Failure story of RBI Grade B 2021. You can check that video out. There I actually analyzed myself what I did wrong. Okay, it is very hard to admit what you did wrong. It is very hard, but eventually for getting yourself together to prepare for upcoming examinations, you need to understand what you did wrong, what you can do to improve yourself, what are the voids that you need to fill. So that is the main thing that you need to do. So I actually advise you to just sit, take 1 week break and try to analyze what you did wrong, what kind of things, how the things could have been done better, and implement that thing in preparation of Nabard grade A examination. It will be eventually coming, and it is a very good opportunity to grab. Trust me, it is a very good opportunity. I'm also trying to fill this application whenever the notification comes. So don't worry about anything. Just focus on the upcoming examinations now. Very, very important. The more time you waste in just regretting and just mourning about your result, eventually you will be wasting a lot more of time and efforts. That time you can definitely channelize to improve yourself, channelize to analyze what kind of things you could have done better, and implement those things in your upcoming preparation. All the very best. Don't get disheartened. I also followed the same thing, and eventually I was able to clear the pre. I'm not sure about the mains examination. I'm also not sure about the interview now. It's just only the one phase. But what actually matters is that what I'm doing, eventually, if I don't get selected in this examination, I will also sit down and analyze where I was wrong. What kind of sources could I have followed? And what kind of things could I have done? Okay, so that kind of scenario, that kind of appreciation for yourself, and that kind of self-awareness and analysis is very important. Don't worry about anything, just keep preparing. Hi Shivansh, I did not clear this time, very demotivated. What should I do? Should I move to SBI, PSPO as well? Shivansh, most of the things I discussed with Mukund here, and you should also do that. You should just channelize yourself to determine what you did wrong. And you should fill these applications, SBI PO, IBPS PO, you should, because it will actually eventually be helpful for you to get to know about the RBI PO, RBI grade B examination as well. Because the mains examinations of SBI PO or IBPS PO, they are actually at par with the level of the RBI grade B pre-examination. So you must fill these application forms as well. But mainly focus on RBI grade B, because if you are preparing for RBI grade B, your SBI PO or IBPS PO preparation will eventually or automatically be involved in that. Quant is also there, reasoning is also there, English is also there, GA is also there, and obviously essay writing is also there. So there is no worry for you to do. Only prepare for RBI grade B examination, and your IBPS PO examination and SBI PO examination will automatically be done. That is it. High learning aspirant, how can we utilize Affairs Cloud for phase 2 in remaining days? I mean, what to leave from it only for phase 2? Check out the syllabus, learning aspirant. Only the ESI portion is essential. In the ESI, every ministry is important. Then some of the cabinet decisions are important. Don't worry about the sports. Don't worry about the awards. Don't worry about the recognitions. Don't worry about obituaries. Don't worry about the state news as well. Just focus more on whatever the rest there is. Every RBI news. Don't worry about the banking mergers and acquisitions as well. Don't put much emphasis on that, because that will not eventually be helping you in the examination. Put more emphasis on the current affairs related to Indian economy, current affairs related to finance or RBI, because RBI has a lot of notifications, and RBI notifications are very, very, very important from examination point of view. So you must cover the RBI notifications, and every RBI news which is in the Affairs Cloud, cover it in a detailed manner, thoroughly. Very, very thoroughly. And the rest of things you can definitely evict out. For that, I recommend you to don't go to the daily PDFs, just go to the monthly compilation of study PDF of AC, and there are some sections, national news, international news, all of these things. You can evict out, very easily those things which are not relevant at all to your syllabus or phase 2, and just put more emphasis on the things which are in relevance to the phase 2. The awards and recognitions, no. Then your mergers and acquisitions, no. RBI news, yes. Finance news, yes. Economy news, yes. Some of the cabinet decisions, important cabinet decisions, yes. And if there is a agreement, trade agreement, FTAs, if there is a signing of FTAs, yes. If there is a news, let's say, regarding the investments, FDI investments or FPI investments or FII investments, yes, definitely. So these are the basic things only you can do by watching the syllabus, by analyzing the syllabus, and after that going into the AC and evicting out the irrelevant things. That is it. Hi Sneha, from where did you get questions for practice, Presses and RC? YouTube. Every YouTube video. Adda has good presses to practice from. Olive Board has good presses to practice from. Any channel you can follow, and you can definitely practice some of the presses there. You will be able to find so many presses over YouTube. You can definitely search for the RBI Grade B presses or IBPS PO mains or SBI PO mains. Eventually, they are not actually asked in these examinations, but you can definitely find it over there. I'm a banking aspirant. I did expect I would qualify. I know nothing about phase 2 and now I don't know what to do. Hi, I'm optimistic. Don't worry about it. You only have to focus more upon the um, the syllabus. Basically, if you are not aware of what you can do, I recommend you to actually purchase some crash course available over the internet. And if you think that in these days you will be grasping anything, you must do that, because the sources which I follow, if you follow those sources, it will eventually take time and you don't have much time. So I recommend you to purchase any kind of source, any kind of course available on the internet, and just go for it by heart. Dedicate all the time, maximum time, 16 to 17 hours to it, effective hours, and eventually you will be able to get through. Hi Naveen, sir, for reports I got stuck what to follow and which sources. Naveen, Affairs Cloud, only Affairs Cloud and PIB. For reports which are released by Niti Aayog and other internal sources, PIB, and for all the other reports which are relevant to the syllabus, from Affairs Cloud, and economic survey from Vision, budget speech, actual budget speech, and RBI annual report. If you find summary, then well and good. Any summary, if I find summary of RBI annual report, I will post it over the YouTube channel. I'm sorry, Telegram channel, and all the RBI reports from whichever sources you are reading. These are the main things that you need to do. But Affairs Cloud mostly and PIB. So what was your percentile in mocks of OBPM Smart Kida? Okay, before the SBI PO pre and mains last year. Well, that's a very difficult data to remember, AB. I was in the line of 85 to 90 before that, and I always tried to increase my percentile above 90, or I tried to put my percentile at least at 95. So I actually was able to get to the 95 at my SBI PO mains preparation. When I was preparing for SBI PO mains, I did get the percentile of 95 and above sometimes over the olive board. I only took olive board mocks for SBI PO, and I did that. So after that, I was just preparing for these, and over the practice mock, my percentile was, at first it was really low, I guess 82%, but eventually when I was just going through it, my maximum percentile was 90 in practice mock, but in smart kit I was able to score 95, 96 percentile, and in olive board also I was able to score 95, 96 percentile. Yeah, so that was my percentile. Okay, bro, last year I commented on your video as I too was out in quant sectionals, but now need to clear this exam. Can't become complacent. Don't worry. Appreciate yourself for trying again. That is what I did, and I have so much respect for you. Just focus on what you did wrong. Just focus on how you eventually can improve your scores. How you can you improve your preparation, and start preparing. Nabard is a good opportunity. Go for it. Go for Nabard and perform well there. I've heard that there is only an emphasis on the ESI, ARD, and GA section, and the others are only the qualifying ones. You don't need to score well in those sections. I'm not sure about it. If this is the case, please let me know here. And I'm not quite sure about it. Hi Satyendra. I didn't clear prelims because quant. Please tell me how to prepare for quant for 2023. You see, for quant, what I did was zero to hero series. For getting into the concepts, I actually was preparing from since 2017, so my basics were clear. What I did was I practiced from a book called Quantum Cat by Sarvesh K. Verma. It has a good level of questions, level 1, level 2 questions. So you can definitely check that book out and prepare from that. And also you can follow the Adda book for DI. There is a book from Adda. There is a book from Olive Board as well for DI preparation. You can definitely check those books out and practice DI questions from there. And only mocks. After that, only practice mocks. Only practice the mocks, not practice mock. I'm not saying that the practice mock is also good. You can purchase it, or Olive Board or Smart Kida, but practice through mocks. Okay, that is the main thing. Hi Shreya, can we personally contact you apart from Telegram? Would be helpful if you give us a email ID. I'm actually planning to make an email ID for the channel, so stay tuned for that. I will make an email ID for that where I have also been recommended to check out the queries of people and have a Zoom session with them. So eventually I will be creating, but only after my phase 2 examination. So you have to wait for that, and I will be sharing my email ID, official email ID of Hope RBI, on the Telegram channel itself. So wait for it, and thank you so much for this suggestion as well. Tomorrow RBI will come up with the latest MSA. Is it important to cover? Yes, every MPC is important to cover. Every trend is important to cover. Everything is important to cover. RBI updates from a day prior of the examination is important to cover. Don't worry about anything, because eventually you will be giving phase 3 also if your phase 2 is cleared. So you have to be in touch with everything. Read newspapers daily, but focus more on the revision side of things. Okay, learning aspirant. Okay, earlier was referring to only monthly MCQs. No, learning aspirant, MCQ will not help you. The detailed one, the what do you say? The study PDF will help you eventually. Okay. Hi, Sai Krishna. Buddy, do you suggest making notes from PIB? You can make notes from PIB, definitely, because it's too much time consuming. Now, obviously, I'm asking for further preparation of 2023. Since there is a lot of time to prepare for 2023 examination, you can opt the note making, because it will save you the time to actually go to the website again and revise, because eventually you have to do the revision also. So for revision, your notes should be prepared. For that, you can either do the digital notes, or you can definitely make the handwritten notes. So I recommend you to do that, because it will really be very helpful for you. But if you think that you are not good at making notes, try to just see the news and copy and paste the important things over the note making app or the Microsoft Word, from which you can do. Actually, there was somebody who was doing the exact same thing, but he was only focused on copying and pasting and not reading the news. So I recommended him not to do that. Even if you are copying and pasting the important information, you also need to focus on the news itself and revise the news carefully while you are reading it, while you are copying and pasting it. So that is the main thing that you can do. Hi Prasad, how to write answer writing in exam? What structure should be followed while writing? Answer should be written point-wise or paragraph-wise. It could be both, Prasad. It could be the point-wise, where you think the points are essential to actually demarcate, and if you think that if an answer is not entailing any points, you can definitely go for the paragraph portion. And for writing, you should be familiar with the concept of introduction, body, and conclusion. I have made a separate video, how to write good answers. You can check out that video, in which I have explained everything regarding answer writing for RBI Grade B examination, and also I've discussed the descriptive writing or the essay writing for the RBI Grade B and SEBI Grade A. I've made that video. I recommend you to check that out, and just put more emphasis on the things which you are going to write. The important news that you have read, which is relevant to the question that has been asked. Suppose the question of hunger comes in, you have to put the Global Hunger Index report, the data of that with reference to India. You have to put that kind of example in that to make your answer more impressive. So all of those things can be done. I have shared everything over that video. You can check it out. Hi Nikhil, someone who is also a 2017 graduate coming from mechanical engineering fraternity. It feels overjoyed to witness your success. I'm into UPSC. But still get to know your name, please. Hi Nikhil, my name is Shivam, and yeah, okay. Thank you so much for encouraging here. Yeah, I can. I was going through a lot, and finally, you cannot call it a success. It's just a stepping stone, because eventually the mains and the interview phase is also there. So let's hope for the best, and I'll be preparing well for this exam. Hi Harsh, which mock you suggest for exam? For mains, I have not actually seen any mocks, Harsh. For preliminary, practice mock and Smart Kida and Olive Board. For mains, I have not checked. Hi Satyendra, thank you so much. Hi Sumit, it was my 4th attempt and it will be my second mains last year missed the interview as I was out by 0.75 marks. I hope I can give my best this time. Hi Sumit, all the very best to you. Since you have reached the interview phase, I know you have a lot more experience and you know the pattern of this exam, and eventually you will be clearing this exam. My best wishes are with you. Thank you so much for being here. Hi B, thank you so much for clearing. It will help me a lot. Noted down, copied all your words. Thank you so much. Uh, Surely attain your next live session. I will try to have a next live session as well. Probably 7 days after this. But yeah, I will try to do that. Thank you so much, AB. Thank you so much for the encouragement. Hi, Sneha, for GA. What was your score for phase 1? Did you use AC study PDF? Yes, how to cover that bulky PDF. I used the AC study PDF, but only daily one. I did not cover the monthly PDF. I covered it daily. I have been preparing for a long time now, and I covered the daily PDF because it is easier to cover daily than covering the whole document. So I also recommended in every of my live session, in every video, I have recommended to use the daily PDF because it gives you a sense of completion that this PDF you have completed. Now move on to the next PDF. This you have completed. Now move on to the next PDF. So that kind of feeling also ensured me that I have done something. So that is why I always try to focus on the daily PDFs of Affairs Cloud. And I attempted 61 questions in GA in the actual examination. I don't know what the score is. The scorecard will be available 15 days from today. Hi Choti Bahu, that's a great name. Bhai, please share our PIB compilations if you have. I don't have PIB compilations, but I have shared a link on the Telegram channel from where you can find the PIB compilations. And these will be very beneficial for you for preparation because these are, in UPSC style, but eventually will be very helpful for the RBI Grade B examination as well. I've shared the link over the Telegram channel. You can definitely check it out there. How can I get the question paper? EduTap, Crack Grade B, Anuj Jindal, all of these websites have the previous year question papers. You can download these papers and you can check out the previous year questions from there. Flying Beast G. Okay, AB, so please conduct a Zoom session. I want to talk with you. Big fan. Very fortunate to have a mentor like you. You see, I am also an aspirant like you. I can also, yeah, that's a very good suggestion. I was also talking about it to a previous aspirant who talked about it. I will eventually make a Hope RBI official uh, uh, email ID, and I will definitely be in contact with every one of you because that is the main, demand of these subscribers, and I will definitely be helpful to fulfill that particular demand. But you have to wait for the phase 2 because I will not be getting much time to talk to every aspirant, so you have to wait for that. And thank you so much for saying these kind words to me. Thank you so much, AB. Hi, Accomplishing Dreams. Can you make a full detailed video for? I will make a full detailed video for RBI Grade B 2023 aspirants. Many people have actually demanded that video. I will definitely make it, but please wait for my phase 2 to happen. After my phase 2 examination, I will definitely put a video regarding the RBI Grade B 2023 examination. Thank you so much for understanding this. And thank you so much, Saurav, for your congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I guess I should be ending this session. It's been more than an hour, and thank you so much for being here. And I hope that this channel eventually actually helped you in clearing this exam. And if you did not clear the exam, don't worry about it. New opportunities, very good opportunities, equally good opportunities are coming on the way. I will also be a part of those opportunities because also this is obviously the phase 1. I'm not sure about the phase 2 or phase 3, so I will be filling those. Oh, there is one question. There is a memory based question. Are there? Can I get year question paper, please? Yes, those question papers are year wise. Ibrahim, those question papers are year wise. You can check out in their website. EduTap has year wise question papers from 2017 till now. I have also shared the question papers over my Telegram channel as well. You can definitely go out there and you can definitely see that. Thank you so much, Accomplishing Dreams. Thank you so much for your kind wishes. Hi, Rahitha. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Yeah, Ibrahim, I asked you. I told you that. Thank you so much, Bitati. Thank you so much. You too. I really wish to another live session like this after phase 2 exam with some positive results as this one. I will try my best to get the positive results. Thank you so much for your wishes, Aishwarya. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. So I'm going to end this session now. Please share this session with every person who has cleared or has not cleared this examination, doesn't matter, but eventually has a goal to clear the RBI Grade B examination, because everything which I said here is from the experience which I have gained from my preparation, and I hope that whatever I share on this channel will be extremely helpful to you guys. And I want every one of you to be a little bit analytical in your preparation rather than just focusing on the external factors of it. RBI is not only about the grace, RBI is not only about the salary, RBI is not only about the profile of the job, it's also about the dedication of your knowledge towards improving the economy of the nation. And if you change your perspective into that eventually you will be able to analyze what you are actually contributing in your preparation and eventually be getting the job. So that is my main motive. That is what I wanted to tell you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for your kind wishes. I will do my best for preparing for the mains examination. I have all of your blessings, and thank you so much for being here. Kindly share this video, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.